I'm super excited about the topic I have for you today. I'm going to talk about using ChatGPT for cruise preparation. The holidays just happened. Teresa and I were busy. We had Christmas, New Year's, the kids were here, lots of family activities, and we have a cruise in early February that we have done zero research for. We don't have any excursions, we don't have any plans for the ports that we're visiting to, and they're all new ports for us. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to do some research to get ready for that cruise. Before I get started, I want to talk about ChatGPT for just a second. It's been out for about 2 years. I'm sure you've seen it in the media or friends and family or coworkers. I use it during my day job as well as around the house here all the time. I'm going to show you how I use that for the cruise preparation, and as part of that, I'm going to use a logged in account. It's on the free plan, so they have a free plan and a paid plan. The paid plan, I believe, is $20 a month. I'm going to demonstrate using the free plan. The free plan is going to give you good access to the capabilities. However, it is limited in the number of requests you can make per day. So if you do run out, you can just wait and do them the next day. I do recommend that you sign up for an account because it will keep your history, your chat history, which will be really important as I show you what we're about to do today. So I'm going to turn to the computer here, and I use a Mac on a regular basis, and I'm using the ChatGPT application. You can use the web page or the ChatGPT app. Either will work fine. You could do this on a phone or a tablet. That will be fine as well. I've got some notes I've already taken. I'm going to pull those up real fast. And I'm going to show you this template that I made. This template I will share in the notes. If you do enjoy our channel, please like and subscribe. If you've listened to us at all, you know that we talk about technology and travel. This one's great because it talks about technology and travel together. The template that I've created, again, I will make it available. At the top is information we're going to supply. It doesn't need to be in colors. I've done that so that you can see what I'm adding. So it's a cruise overview. Carnival Cruise Line, Carnival Jubilee, February 1st to February 8th. Here are the ports of call. Here's who's going. Teresa and I will be going. We're early 50s age-wise. Travelers likes. We like snorkeling. We have limited experience when it comes to snorkeling. We like the beach. We like local cuisines. No seafood for us. We're not seafood people, and we do enjoy shopping. Dislikes, again, seafood, just to make sure it's clear. Long hikes, we're not gonna go for miles and miles of hiking, and anything extreme adventure is probably not what we would like to partake in either. We're really looking for that vacation experience. So I'm going to go ahead and copy all of this information, and this is a really long prompt, so I will share it again, and you'll be able to gather that. Going to copy that real fast. Before I paste it in though, I'm going to go back just real quick and show you what I'm asking ChatGPT to provide. I'm looking for an executive summary. Give me 1 or 2 paragraphs per port. This is just to give me some context on what we're actually going to be doing, where we're going, what's that area about. This is just, again, background information. Then I go into my detailed port information: history, culture, cuisine, activities and attractions, shopping and souvenirs, travel tips, additional information, relevant links table. At the end, I want it to give me some links so I can research further. Something else I want to talk about ChatGPT, people get concerned that it's going to give you bad information. My view on that, the information is there, it's mostly correct, but you do need to take it with a grain of salt, so to speak. You need to just validate it and use that information to do kind of further research or further validation. I plan to use this template to get me started. What are the things that are offered at each of these ports? What are the things that we might like to do? And then I'll go research either directly with Carnival and their excursions, or potentially other websites that, again, I've asked it to give me some links so that I can decide exactly what we're going to do, but this is just going to get me started. Always important to have the human review the information that you get from ChatGPT. So I'm not going to take this like it's the exact thing that is exactly correct, because it could have false information. That's a risk. But for the most part, it's going to get me started. Again, I've already copied this, so I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to paste that information in. I'm on a Mac, so that's Command V, and it's going to put all of that prompt in there. Don't worry about the formatting. It doesn't need it. It's only for our readability when it's in the other document. And I'm going to go ahead and press go on that. All right, so it's given me executive summary. It's populating the information. Detailed port information is coming through, and it's going to take a minute to generate all of this. So it's going to generate for a second, and while it's doing that, again, the information is going to be correct. We're going to leverage it for our background and get us started. And then we're going to use that information to make our better plans. And you can see that it's still going. It's now on Cozumel, finishing that up. And it's all done. Over here you can see that it now has cruise port overview on the left-hand side, and here's all the information. Before I show you all of that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my web browser for a second. I'm logged into ChatGPT. I just need to refresh the web page. And again, because I'm logged in, make that a little bit bigger. Because I'm logged in, cruise port overview is here. It's got what I asked it, all the information, and then the response. So I can get back to that information because I've got an account created. Okay, let's look at it for just a second to see what it gave us. Executive summary, Roatan Island, Mahogany Bay. Gives us a paragraph here on the port there. And then I'm just going to skip over the other two for the sake of time and just talk about the different sections. So again, I asked it for each of these sections, and I've got a section on history, culture, cuisine, activities and attractions, and it broke these out. So snorkeling. Wow, there's some information about a reef that we could go to. Definitely something that I could look into further if I so desire, and we could potentially go do that. Beaches, local culture, shopping and souvenirs, information about where we can do some shopping, transportation tips, weather, what we can expect, pack sunscreen and light clothing, and hidden gem. There's a hidden gem information, and then do respect local customs and avoid wandering into non-tourist areas alone. Good information. And it gives me a bunch of sites. I'm going to click on the first one, which is the Roatan tourism site. It's going to open that up in a new browser, and here we go. I didn't have to Google search. I didn't have to pull together a bunch of information. It did it for me. So it's a great resource to get me started on my information for my cruise. Okay, and again, information for Costa Maya is here, and information for Cozumel. ChatGPT has a bunch of information about the cruise. It's a conversation, so we could ask it more questions, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But it is really important to understand that you can go back and forth and continue to get information. You can even come back to this chat later and say, oh, I wanted to ask another question in that context. So it's like you've had this conversation with a friend, and when you go back to talk to that friend again, they know everything you talked about before and then can actually go utilize that to answer your questions in the future. So I'm going to bring up my list of additional prompts. So which onboard experiences should I prioritize and how far in advance should I book? Copy that and we'll paste that in right here. Again, I'm going to use that same chat. It's got the context of what cruise we're on, what cruise line, what dates. And so I'm going to paste that in and send that over. Now, while that's filling out, I'm going to tell you one other thing about ChatGPT, and that is that it's generating the answer for you individually in the moment, which means if you ask the same question twice, you might get two different answers. They could be really close, they could be a little further apart, but it's going through its vast collection of knowledge and answering the question at the time that you ask it. So if you do the same prompts as me, you may get a little bit different response. That's okay. The general theme of the information that we're asking for should be pretty well aligned. So it looks like this is populated. So again, I asked it for information about onboard experiences, and we can see it's given us some information about specialty dining, Bonsai Teppanyaki, Fahrenheit 555, Cucina del Capitano, Emerald's, Rudy's Sea Grill. All right, booking recommendations. Talks about how I need to do advanced reservations for that. And I can also do that on board using the Carnival Hub app. Again, all great information. If you've traveled on Carnival before, you know this. Entertainment and shows, it talks about the productions that are available, comedy shows, and also says, oh, by the way, it's usually first come, first serve. You can't book spots for those shows most of the time. Unique activities, the Bolt roller coaster, Serenity adult only retreat, and Waterworks. It does say you can make reservations for the Bolt via the Hub app once on board. I didn't know that, so that's new for us. And then general tips, Carnival Hub app, of course, and flexibility, remain flexible, and so on and so forth. I'm going to show you another prompt as soon as I get back to that. How can I manage my onboard budget effectively? Tips on gratuities, souvenir shopping, and so forth. Again, I'll paste that right in here. Our cruise here will be our third on Carnival in the last little bit. So most of this stuff is going to be the same kind of, right? Fahrenheit 555 is on lots of ships, so we're aware of that. This would be extra useful if you're going on a cruise ship or a cruise line that you haven't been on before, and give you just some good baseline information that you could leverage to get prepared for that and any changes versus what you're used to on Carnival. Okay, or your current cruise line. If I scroll up on this one, it's going to talk about gratuities, drinks packages. There's been some price changes. So again, this is going to be in the ballpark. I'm going to go validate with Carnival's website what the actual price for those drink packages are. Souvenir shopping, setting up a budget, tax-free shopping, hidden costs, specialty dining if you decide to do that, Wi-Fi package. So if we do the Wi-Fi package, that's going to be additional cost, photos, spa services, excursions, budgeting tips, and then tips for first-time cruisers. So you can plan ahead, prioritizing must-haves, so on and so forth. Again, all good information, especially if you're just newer to cruising or newer to this cruise line, so on and so forth. I like this one a lot. I practiced all these before I recorded this. And for this one, I'm gonna bounce back over to the actual app and show you that it has updated everything in the app. Again, being signed in is really important, gives you all of that information. So I'm gonna paste this one in the app. This is, I've already packed the basics. What are some last minute or often forgotten items that I should pack? And we'll let that populate. Documents and essentials, printed copies of cruise documents, photo ID, passport, electronics. Even calls out that it needs to be non-surge protected. So if this is, you're new to cruising, you may not know that power strips cannot have a surge protector. Nightlight, comfort and health items, wrinkle release spray. We use that all the time on the cruise. Beach and pool gear, snorkeling gear if you want to do that versus renting. Clothing extras, snacks and drinks, miscellaneous must-haves, cruise-specific tips, emergency items, and entertainment and relaxation. We do have a packing video that I will link to in the description below, but this is all a bunch of really good stuff that would just be good to think about. You don't have to bring it just because they listed it in ChatGPT, but it's good to just make you think, like, do I want that or do I not want that? Or maybe you go to another resource and ask them, do they recommend it? Your favorite travel blog, for example. And I've got one more here. What are some practical tips for avoiding seasickness, staying hydrated, and dealing with potential motion discomfort on the cruise? Paste. While that one's populating, I will say, one of my first cruises last year, I was very nervous about motion sickness. I had not been on a cruise, had some issues in other boating experiences, and was really nervous about going on the cruise in motion sickness. I've looked through the information it's going to give us here, and it is a good foundation of information. I also took the time to make sure that I was prepared with different types of remedies, and I didn't have any motion sickness, but I was still very happy that I'd done some research on that. Here's ChatGPT giving this to me right available. Before your cruise, choose your cabin. That may have an impact. Pack your preventive medications. It gives you a couple of different options, so you can research those before you're standing at Walmart like I was, trying to figure out what to buy. It also talks about patches that you can talk to your doctor about. Ginger, I did use ginger chews on my first cruise. I still have a few left. I'll probably take them with me just in case I get a little bit nauseous. Wristbands, I did use those on our first cruise. Again, I take them with me, but haven't needed them since that first cruise. Watch what you eat, stay above deck. Here's some tips for staying hydrated and dealing with motion discomfort. General wellness tips, and then when to seek help. Again, you can always go to seek medical help on the ship itself. So again, the conversation's there, and you can continue the conversation. You can go back to this chat, ask more questions after maybe you've done a little research and say, oh, well, what about this? You could start a new chat to talk about something else in particular. When I went to create this, I actually used ChatGPT to create the template that I'm going to share with you. I asked ChatGPT, can you create the prompt template for me to use with ChatGPT? ChatGPT, can you help me use ChatGPT to get details about the ports I will be visiting on a cruise. At the top, I would like to list the ports, the cruise line and ship, who's going, when the cruise is, and some likes and dislikes. Now, I did it that way so that if I put them into the middle of the prompt, like somewhere in the middle of the paragraph, I have to find them every time. I can use this template, start at the top, fill in that information, and then ask the rest of the information. The output should be well formatted. I want some titles and subtitles. I want an executive summary for each port, just that high-level summary. And then I want the detailed information, and I gave it a bunch of examples. Feel free to make any improvements to this template to maximize its value and effectiveness. ChatGPT, this is what I think I want. Tell me if you can make it better. And it gave me the template. Now, as I said before, ChatGPT is great. Don't just take everything it gives you and just completely use it. I made a couple of tweaks. They were minor. A little bit of wording here. Hey, how about some, do's and don'ts, that type of stuff. I added that, but for the most part, this is the template it gave me. I'm not gonna share this prompt situation, but I just wanna talk to you about the fact that ChatGPT can actually help you use ChatGPT. So again, template was provided, here's what it gave, and this is a pretty good summary of the information that I used when I actually did our cruise template. So again, ChatGPT, I use it a ton. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like our videos, and we're looking forward to the Carnival Jubilee on February 1st. Thanks for watching.